Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and this video comes as a viewer request from Natasha, who wanted to know how to transport the NPCs from the custom NPCs mod into the vehicles from the MCHeli mod. So in this video we are going to check out how to transport NPCs using land-based vehicles, helicopters, and also how to parachute them out of flying planes. Now all the links you are gonna need in order to do this are provided in the description below. So without any further ado guys, let's get straight into this video. So to get this party started guys, the very first thing that you're gonna need is to set up your own NPC. So I have my NPC right here, and if I quickly go into advanced, you can see that I have set his role as a follower. Now if he is set as a follower, only then will he follow you into a vehicle. Now you also need to set some sort of payment for him to follow you. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail on how to do all of this. You can check out my video on how to make your own private army in custom NPCs mod for that. Now once as I have him set up, you will see that he will also attack a villager, as we are going to wreck that village over here. So let me quickly grab a soulstone, and once I have my mercenary in the soulstone, I'm going to spawn 5 of them. Also, I'm going to spawn a BMP for our first vehicle. Now the BMP is a perfect land-based vehicle for transporting troops. So let me quickly spawn 5 of these mercenaries. Now once I have 5, I also need to pay them the payment in order for them to follow me. So let me do that real quick. And the final one, there. Now that I have set up the payment, you will see that all of these mercenaries are following me and they are ready to kill any villager in their way. So if I right click on the BMP in order to sit, you will see that most of the mercenaries are already inside the BMP. And now if I start driving, they are gonna come with me. So if I open the hatch of the BMP, you will see that all the mercenaries are sitting in the back of the BMP. Now the fifth mercenary can't sit because the BMP basically has only seat for 4 of them. So he will only keep on following us. So you need to make sure the amount of seats that your vehicle has. Now in order for them to get out, you need to press the Y key. As soon as you press Y, all of the mercenaries will dismount. Now this key binding can be changed in the control setting, but I prefer it to be Y as the default MCHeli settings suggest. And once we are here, the mercenaries will start attacking whatever villagers you have. Now for the second one, let's see how to transport them using a helicopter. And this is gonna be interesting as we are gonna address an issue here. Now if I right click on the Chinook, and as you can see, none of my NPCs have hopped into the helicopter even when I open the hatch using the Z. Now you might ask, why is that? So in order to solve this issue, what you need to do is make sure that all of the NPCs are following you. And once you are sure of that, just move around your vehicle a little bit and make sure that these NPCs are following you. Now as I can see here that these NPCs were following me, once I right click again, you can see all of the NPCs are inside the helicopter. See, none of the mercenaries are out. So all of our NPCs have now finally seated in the helicopter. And now as I start flying the helicopter, all of these NPCs are gonna come with me. Pretty cool, right? So this is how you solve the issue of NPCs not sitting in your vehicles. Also, what you need to remember is this: not all vehicles allow parachuting. So for example, now that I'm flying my helicopter here, and even though I am pressing the Y key, you will see that none of my mercenaries are jumping out of the helicopter, or rather they are not dismounting. That is because the helicopter doesn't support that. If these were to dismount, they would just fall and die, and we don't want that. Even though I open the hatch and press the dismount key, these NPCs won't dismount from my helicopter. But once I land the helicopter and press the dismount key, you will see that all of the NPCs will hop off the helicopter. So this is how you can transport these NPCs using helicopters. Now for our final thing, and this is by far the coolest way of transporting NPCs. We are going to make them jump out of a plane using a parachute. So make sure that you place parachutes in the offhand of each and every NPC you have. Otherwise, they will just jump off and die. And believe me, you don't want good soldiers dying. Now, once you have done that, I'm gonna get an MP22 Osprey, and this is the only plane right now in this mod that supports parachute. Now, as you can see, I have seated in the MP22, but still the NPCs aren't following me. So we are gonna have to do what we did earlier. We are gonna have to make these NPCs follow us for a short distance. And once we sit again, you will see that all the NPCs are in the plane now. So now that all our NPCs are in the plane, I'm going to start the plane and we are gonna take off. So let's do that real quick. Hatch close, safety on, and engines on. And boom, we have takeoff. Now once you are in the air and you want your NPCs to start jumping off the plane, simply open your hatch and press the Y key. And as soon as you press Y, boom, all our NPCs will start jumping out of the plane with their parachutes on. Look how cool that looks. And as soon as they land in the village, they will start wreaking havoc on the villagers, as these villagers are up to no good, honestly. So this is basically how you can transport your NPCs in the custom NPCs mod and create some really cool looking scenarios with it. So that was all for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tutorials like this. Also, if you have any suggestion for me, please let me know in the comment section down below. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.